Hi, thanks for coming to my channel. I'm your Everyday Joe. Today's recipe, I'm going to be making zucchini noodles with a lemon pepper chicken. Stay tuned.
If you want to show support to this channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. And to stay up to date on new content, when we release it, ring the notification bell. Now let's get into the video.
So I've already tapped out the chicken. I banged it out with a mallet just to flatten it out and give me a nice thin breast. So I put it in the Ziploc bag, and I'm going to add the olive oil to it. Okay, some of the garlic, throw that in there, and some pepper. And this is basically just the marinade. We're going to let this marinate for about 20 minutes, half hour. Doesn't need a whole lot of time. A little bit of salt. And get some. Now, if you don't have fresh lemon, you can just use lemon juice. You can buy it. Just get some in there. Okay, I'm just going to squeeze these all in there. Okay, and I'm going to let them all sit in there and help with the marinade. Close this up and work that in a little bit to get all the flavors. Get the flavors all working. And the lemon's going to help tenderize it too, so you don't have to tenderize all that much. So I'm going to take that, get that into the fridge for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, we're going to get the zucchini working. We're going to use our little veggetti, I think this is called, a veggetti tool. I'm sure they have other machine ones you can use, but this is a simple one that we're going to be using for the zucchini. So I'm going to clean up a little bit and come back to make the zucchini. All right, now we have our tool here. This is the veggetti. I think I found this at the supermarket. You find these all over the place. Now these units here, they have a little holder that help. It's a safety, so when you're grinding in, you don't get your fingers all ground up in the blades. So these blades are pretty sharp. Be very careful. It also has a thin and a thick side. We're going to use the thicker side for this. I've already cleaned the zucchini. I'm just going to trim off the end a little bit. So I don't want that tough end, that tough piece in. All right, thick side. Go in and just going to let it roll. And I find if you keep the zucchini cold, they tend to slice easier than if they've been sitting out for a while. So I put them in the fridge. You can see these things work really fast, really good. And I also leave the stem on it. Makes it, again, easier on the fingernails. Okay. Have that, and you have this. Okay, let's do the second one. And now you can use yellow zucchini, you can use the green ones, you can mix them up. You know, it gives it a nice color. All we're going to do is give this a quick little stir fry. They don't have to cook all that much. I don't like them soft and soggy. Okay. A little bit more, and it should be all done. Okay. Okay, and you have these little pieces here that you can use. Throw them in a salad or something, or you can stir fry them. And you can see, they look really nice, just like noodles. Fantastic. All right, so we're gonna get that into the dish here. Because all we're going to do is cook that for about a minute or so with the sauce. We're going to create the sauce first, then we're going to throw these in with the grilled chicken. Chicken just came out of the fridge. I let it sit for a few minutes just to come to room temperature. And you can see the lemon actually started cooking. The acid in the lemon started cooking the chicken a little bit. That's fine. It's going to help tenderize it. So we're going to take this. I've got the pan nice and hot. Bring the temperature up. So, and we're just gonna lay this across. Okay, so you don't want to fiddle with this too much. You want to let it sit for a few minutes, about 2 to 3 minutes per side. This is pretty thin. If you're using a thicker piece, obviously let it sit for a little while longer. So I'm going to let that sit, cook about 3 minutes this side, 3 minutes the other side, and we should be okay. If you're unsure, take your thermometer, stick it in the thickest part of it. About 165 degrees is what you're looking for. Otherwise, you should be good to go here. And you're gonna see that it might start to stick, and that's okay. If you let it cook thorough enough, it'll peel off without tearing apart on you too bad. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna give it a flip. I put on my oven glove here because these cast iron pans get very, very hot. So you want to make sure you're using either a dish rag or a glove. If you're going to use it, you're going to touch it. You only make that mistake one time. So now we're just going to take it off, nice and easy, and throw that on. So now we're gonna create the sauce first. So I've got the pan on medium high. I'm gonna add the olive oil, a little bit, not too much. Okay, maybe a tablespoon, and the butter. Okay. So we want to make sure we just get the butter melted down a little bit, nice and hot. Okay. Now we're gonna add the garlic. Onion. Don't need to cook it all that much, just to be able to get it softened. We're going to add the chicken broth to it. Just real quick. Okay, we're going to let this reduce for a little bit. We only want a little bit of liquid because the zucchini is going to contain a little bit of liquid too. I don't want to boil them. I just want to steam them real quick. So now I'm going to take the zucchini and just get them all in there. Just a quick, get that heat up high at this point. Okay, and I'm not adding the salt and pepper yet, because the salt, again, is going to extract all that water. I don't want to make these things soggy. I like it a little bit more of a fresh bite to it, so more of a stir fry. And you want to keep moving them around just so the water evaporates. Okay, gonna add a little bit of pepper.
you can see that it's starting to shrink down a little bit. That's normal as you evaporate the water. But I don't want them too soft again. Okay, kill that heat. Okay, so I'm just going to take the noodles on here. And I want all the garlic and flavoring.
The chicken is done and cooled. I let it sit for about 5 minutes. You can see the nice grill marks on that. Looks really nice. So the zucchini are done and ready. So we're just gonna slice this chicken. So we're gonna right on the top here, the zucchini. And we're going to add the basil, a little bit of basil to the top. And because we didn't add any salt to it, we're going to add a little bit of salt here. So just to get a little bit on the chicken. Okay, and I'll throw some grated cheese. This is the Asiago grated cheese with Parmesan. Okay. And some parsley. Okay, I'm gonna put just a little bit of this garlic oil on it, just to enhance the flavor a little bit. Okay, and we'll give it a taste. Okay, so I'm just gonna give it a taste here. And you can see the noodles. Really good, really nice. Nice long noodles too. So might have to cut them. So here we go. Nice. It's got a nice fresh flavor to it. You can taste the lemon, the pepper that from the chicken. It's all kind of get into the noodles, and they're not so soggy. They're not soggy. I didn't cook them all that much, only about a minute or so. There's a nice summery meal, fresh meal for you. You can have it outside. Okay, and there you have it. Your zucchini noodles with lemon pepper chicken. If you enjoy this recipe, give me some thumbs up and share it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We do appreciate it. Also check out some of our other videos from the playlist on the side here. And my subscribe face here, the circle with my face in it, that's a subscribe button. You can click on that to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.